Well, it seems like this is the biggest thing everyone's talking about. I think it's just people going insane. People are. It's funny how people turn on such a dime when it's save the planet. Oh, all of a sudden Elon is everyone's darling, and now he is the greatest evil to ever exist because it's Doge or something. Okay, I'm not gonna vouch for the guy's character. I don't know him. I can probably say it's probably a dumb thing to do to go vandalize someone else's car. I don't think I don't think that needs to be said. I don't think it should need to be said. Uh, it is people have gone insane. Just we're people are going out vandalizing, destroying EVs, Tesla EVs, because they hate Musk because something or another or okay. It, it is beautiful the hypocrisy. I mean, it it does it. It isn't it's not said for without reason. If it weren't double standards, if it weren't for double standards, the Democrats would have no standards. At one point, they talked about we can't do this because of the debt, national debt. We can't do this because national spending. Okay, how about we cut things we don't need? No, you can't do that because this. Are there genuine reasons to not cut certain things? Yes, but at the same time, it's publicly and very widely known that a lot of bills get through. A lot of spending packages and bills have money funneled to different pet projects in government. It's well known. Are there some studies that could and should be funded? Yes. Problem is, if you've listened to, I don't necessarily take Trump's word at it, but at the same time, it's just you listen to what he says. Oh, I don't think we should be funding that. I don't think that sounds like a good use of taxpayer money or research time. I don't know. Maybe look into certain things. Maybe. I mean, we have people hating him because it is hilarious. He goes from the public darling with Tesla, and as soon as he buys Twitter, everyone hates him. And it's to the point where where Elon Musk was made a last resort when it comes to the whole was it Boeing? Yeah, wasn't it Boeing that had people stranded on the ISS, and then Tesla had well SpaceX I believe it is had spent some time to get it all set up and they were a last resort because they were the most capable in the states at the time. I don't think the Cybertruck looks good, but at the same time, I don't think you should be going and destroying property that isn't yours. I don't. We like, we have we have people getting hurt from their own attacks on Tesla equipment, on Tesla charging stations, on Tesla vehicles. We have people hurting themselves. We have people hurting others. We have people just vandalizing someone else's property. Oh, but insurance. Shut up. No. Like, that was the same damn excuse from the whole 2020 riots. It is. It's strange how things just they just spiral out of control because a few people that are mentally deranged are able to lead an entire mob of people. A single person is smart, a mob is stupid. People have lost all people have lost all sense of reason and gone out and said, "We're going to destroy this because we don't like this guy." Why? No, I'm serious. Why are these people doing this? Because they feel they don't have a purpose. They're looking for a purpose. They're looking for meaning in their life, and they're not finding it in any way outside of wanton destruction, vandalism, and doing what they perceive as fighting against some sort of perceived injustice. Uh, this is just people looking for something that gives their life purpose and meaning, and at the same time, they are going to destroy their lives when they're caught. We have this just loops around to the people today not having purpose, not having meaning, not having any structure anymore. What was it? Dennis Prager with cut stem politics or cut flower politics, something like that. The Christian society was a flower. Well, a society built on Christian foundations. It created a flower. The flower was society. Was a society. The roots were the foundation, the Christian ideals. You cut the stem and you start showing the people the flower. Eventually, the flower withers and dies. What we're enjoying is a brief moment in history. The past 200 years are past 150 years in all honesty, are a strange phenomena. The the American idea of democracy, of self-governance and rule by the people in a democratic republic system, it was a wonderful experiment, and we're seeing the little issues and kinks in it. We're seeing that because there's always going to be people that will never be a leader or never do what is, in all honesty, right. We see people that exist just to follow and to just believe whatever they are told. It is There's an interesting idea that is about morals. In order for there to be an absolute morality, something that exists beyond humans has to give it to them. Something that is superseding them in existence and in an authority. For those that are religious, it is their God and what they believe in. That is their superseding authority that gives them an absolute morality. People that don't believe in religion have no absolute morality aside from whatever they come up with. And on a anyone of Warhammer 40k or Warhammer in general, a big thing is that humanity is a big characteristic for the human faction is that they are predisposed to believing in something. They are predisposed to a faith in something. I believe that's more applicable to people in reality than you would really think. Because we were seeing over the past 10 or so, 15 probably years, or maybe even longer, Like we see people that step away from a existing faith and look for to fill the emptiness in them within them, the needing a purpose within them some other way. How do they fill it? Politics probably, environmentalism, uh, this that any number of things. People need something to fill the void within them to give them purpose and meaning in their life. If they don't have that, if they don't have structure, they don't have purpose, they don't have a role, then we generally will see more of this. I don't know how to fix it because people are going as far as setting Teslas on fire because a man they don't like a man they're told not to like because he's looking at things and cutting it. There's no real helping them. Some of them probably, if they're willing to look and read things, but at the same time, I mean, just look at the way things are right now. You've got Democrats literally lying through their teeth every chance they get about what's going on. You've got the fact that Trump has multiple times said he's not cutting certain things. He's not going to cut Medicaid. He's not going to cut Social Security because those would be political suicide to do. There are things that they're not going to cut because they can't. They just can't. And at the same time, now we've got them looking to say, no, Trump can't remove taxes on this, on overtime, on tips, on people under a certain income. Because the deficit. These are the same people who a few years ago were saying, hey, we need to do this. We need to spend. We need to spend. Right now, we just have people that are lost and need someone to give them a better direction, to give them meaning. And as a society, we're not seeing people actually want to do that. We're seeing men specifically go to church and convert to Christianity. Quite kind of a funny little historical flip there. But we have people that are broken, that want a purpose in life, yet are refused to. Like, we got people that are looking to do things and being told no. You got people that are looking for and being told you're not going to get hired because of this. You're not going to. We got people that are being looked down on and are being told no because you are something or whatever. We got people being told things, and we've got them looking for purpose, looking for reason to exist. And right now, it's a political split because you've got those that are more left-leaning. Not going to say liberal because this is not liberalism. You got more left-leaning individuals running all the way to communism and looping themselves back around to being fascists. Communism and fascism are same result, different paths, slightly different paths. So two sides of the same coin. You've got them basically sitting in that section of the spectrum, looking and saying, we need to tear everything down. We need to burn everything down and rule over the ashes. We have people that are truly, genuinely evil, manipulating people that are empty inside. We have truly, genuinely evil people leading people astray, leading them to just devastate other people's property. It's just insane. It, I I hope things change. I hope they improve. I I don't know. I don't know where things go necessarily from here. I know for sure that a lot of people that are involved with this are going to have their lives ruined because of this. It'll make them hard to build their lives, and they're going to keep doing this because they can't do anything else. We're going to see more of this because it's people that don't know, people that don't understand and think that everything that they are being told by those that that seek power with a vengeance are telling them. Like, whether you're listening, I don't know if you're listening or watching, but like right here, we have people protesting saying, "Rip democracy, rip freedom, rip the rule of law, rip no oligarchy." People, you aren't paying attention because that's been happening for the past 20, 30 years. And all of a sudden now you look and say, hey, no, no, no. You say no to the man trying to give you more freedom. The man trying to give you more money in your pockets. Is Trump a perfect man? No. Fucking hell no. He is very far. I am very far from that. Elon Musk, I don't know him. I don't know much about him, but I know he's very far as well. None of us are perfect. There is not one mortal man that is righteous. Restore democracy. It's a funny idea. Those who chant and shout "save and restore democracy" are the ones destroying it unknowingly, because they don't know. They don't operate on much more than what the mainstream news will tell them. They don't operate on more than what very specific people that are going to keep towing the party line will tell them. We have people that are living in a world that has been created by people pushing for a society that is without faith, without a society that is more atheistic, that is more I suppose scientifically focused. Yet at the same time, after that, we have more people depressed. We have more people that are suicidal. We have more people leaning towards fascistic and authoritarian tendencies. We have a couple years back. Anyone else remember Trudeau trucker protest? They froze bank accounts. They arrested people that were peacefully protesting because you can't. There is no right to freedom of speech in Canada. There is no right to freedom of speech in Europe. People are being arrested and having their electronics confiscated because of a joke they made online. Because they posted a meme that someone found offensive. They're looking to try. They're making things. We are living in a world made by helicopter parents, snowplow parents, and the new atheists. And every step of the way, we see more and more people go insane because they don't know. They don't understand what's going on. They just know person on TV or person on channel told me this. It's funny. There's escapees from North Korea that say that say no one in North Korea listens to the news because they know it's propaganda. So why do you still listen to your news? Because it is propaganda. It is funny. Cathartic, funny, ironic, whatever you want to call it. We are living in a world that was built off of Christian ideals, based off of the idea of innocent until proven guilty, based off of the idea of just being able to live, to worship, to defend yourself, to the ability to speak your mind. And now we are looking at a political aisle that wants to burn everything down and rule over the ashes, versus another side that's saying, hey, it's not perfect. We can try to fix things. We can try to rebuild. We can change things. We can fix it. But we need time. We need to focus. We need to work things out. We need to compromise. And we've got people that are looking and saying, no, we want all green by, what was it, 2032 or something like that? 2040, 2050, whatever. Speak to someone that knows anything about the electric grid. Speak to anyone that knows something about the electric grid. We can't do that by then. It'll take a long, long time to make sure we have sufficient infrastructure for an all EV society. For everyone, if for everyone to have an electric vehicle, we need to overhaul the grid as it exists. On top of that, we don't get nearly enough out of the windmills and solar panels as we do put in to make them. If they actually cared, they'd be pushing for nuclear. They'd be pushing to do more research in nuclear. They'd be pushing to make it more safe, more efficient. But we have people that are terrified of things. We have people that don't understand and don't know. Why? I don't know. I don't have that answer. Maybe they just they don't care. Maybe they just don't want to know. Maybe they just don't want to think about it. They want to look and they want to look and hear what to think, what to be told. They want to look and see what they're being told to think and do. So, a few years back, back during the big riots, we had people chanting over their new patron saint Floyd. At the time, we know he was using fraudulent currency. He was using forged currency. And we know that he was chewing a speedball at the time. We know he was on drugs. Yet, we also know he was on fentanyl, and that the fentanyl was the most likely thing that killed him. Yet at the same time, we had there were people rioting, going down, burning buildings, burning down minority-owned businesses. A few of the ones, like one thing I think you really should go back and look at is, hey, there was an old retired firefighter. He saved up to build a bar. He saved up so he could have his bar. Then it got burnt down all those riots. During their time interviewing him, there were people still vandalizing and they were trying to steal the fireproof safe from his bar. Think about that. Think about that for a moment. These are people. I don't think they aren't necessarily malicious or evil. I think there's people that don't respect laws they don't care about or they don't look to follow. I don't know. Start a conversation somewhere, I guess. Thanks for tuning in. If you made it to this point, I guess I'll just leave it this question. Is it better to be born good or to overcome great evil to be good? Till next time.